Hello parents and students. This time I have come with the most asked questions I have converted into video because majority of the parent after NEET exams were calling us and asking what are the documents they need to keep ready after the results. Okay, if they need to apply in Tamil Nadu for NEET after NEET result for MBBS. So I have come up with the documents required for Tamil Nadu NEET counseling. Watch my video completely so that you will get the whole information about the NEET counseling. What are the documents you need to keep it ready in your custody, so that if not not ready after this video, kindly make it. Okay, so see to that, like as I told you, this like government and private, and of course this NRI, very important area, NRI, and then management quota. Okay, what are the documents is required, which I am giving you with a detailed explanation, right? So let's see. The government medical colleges 85% state quota, which we already know. In the last video, I've already explained this. What is this 85%? So here, first thing what you need is that you need UG admit card and scorecard. Scorecard, of course, after result. Okay, after result scorecard. But admit card, you would have already given this admit card in the examination center. Because the admit card the invigilators would have already collected from you. Of course, you would definitely have a copy of it, but still the original one or the one which you have given in the examination center, it's okay, but you need to have another copy of it with you, and then the scorecard after the NEET result. Then class 10 and class 12's mark sheet. Okay, so this is like class 12 mark sheet. Now the results are already published, so you have a mark sheet which you have downloaded from website. That is sufficient. Okay, class 10 is already with you, or you would have given in your school, which you can collect it and keep it with you. Then the transfer certificate from your school. Okay, so that you need to get apply now, actually, the transfer certificate, and because the results are already published, so school will be in the process of it, so you can ask and get the transfer certificate. Then nativity certificate, if applicable, that you are belongs to that Tamil Nadu. For that, if you wanted nativity certificate, then nativity certificate you need to get. Then community certificate, which you have already applied. Okay, when you were applying for NEET, okay, you would have already uploaded this certificate, community certificate, for reserved categories, like you belongs to whichever category, this community certificate you are uploaded, and you would have, or else you would have applied and you would have given some number for this, so kindly collect it from the authority and keep it with you. Okay, then birth certificate. Okay, so the birth certificate is very important. So birth certificate of the child, I mean it's very important for parents. If not available with you, kindly go and get the hospital from where the child birth is happened, and you try to collect it and keep it with you. So the birth certificate, and of course Aadhaar card or valid ID proof. Okay, Aadhaar card or valid ID proof. Alright. So passport sized photograph. I didn't tell you the number of photograph required here. Probably like any photographers, or whenever you are approaching passport size, keep at least 10 passport size photographs with you. Then medical fitness certificate. Okay, this you can of course get it from nearby clinics, and medical fitness certificate. Then income certificates of a parent in case claiming the exemption, fees exemption, because if you are opting for a fees reduction, then the parent must keep it from their organization, whichever organization, whether it is from government sector or private sector, whatever it is, they need to keep an income certificate. Okay, the next is the one ration card and parents educational certification. Okay, you need to keep the parents educational certificates, of course ration card. Then next is the bona fide certificate. Okay, because bona fide certificate you can get it from your school, because mainly they need to check like whether you are migrated from any particular school or a locality. Suppose you have studied till 9th standard, 10th standard in some school, and 11th and 12th you came to the other school, and whether you have properly relieved from one school to other school, or with this school you have any other issues, or you have completely came out with the proper process. So bona fide certificate. Then the last one is I have listed here, migration certificate. Okay, which is not seen here. So migration. Okay, the migration certificate. I'll explain you what is migration certificate in my next slide. Okay, let's see. So private college, government. See what is given here is a government quota seats. Whatever is required, the same documents are required for private colleges also. All documents required for government colleges, same eligibility and nativity conditions apply. Okay, for which means there are no changes between the documents. For private colleges and government seats, there are no changes in the documents. The documents has to be as it is. Okay, Next thing is private colleges management quota seats. Okay, if you look at it, private colleges, under private colleges for management quota seats, what and all you need to have. See, same thing. Again, you would have already prepared this NEET UG admit card and scorecard is after result. This would have taken. Then class 10, class 12 mark sheets, transfer certificate, no changes. Community certificate as already applied one. Then Aadhaar card you would definitely have, passport size photograph, and medical fitness and migration certificate. So I don't think, like once we are making the what is required for a management seat, government college seat, and the same thing is applied in private colleges for management seat also. Document wise there are no much changes. Am I right? Next is NRI quota seats, because this is one which majorly asked. Okay, what is the condition for NRI seats and non-resident Indian, right? Okay, non-resident Indian, right? So this what and all is required for this, which is very important. So you can NEET UG, this is not, no changes, class 10, 12 mark sheet, no changes. Valid passport of the candidate, okay, which is important. Valid passport of the candidate. Student visa if applicable. Okay, student visa if applicable. If a candidate is from any other place and suppose coming from a foreign country, then the passport is required. Then student visa is applicable if it is available. Then embassy certificate, NRI status, okay, which how do you take it, which I'll tell you. Then sponsorship affidavit. Okay, what is the sponsorship affidavit? Because if you are staying in India and your father or mother or uncle, paternal uncle, maternal uncle, okay, anybody staying in foreign countries, they are working there, okay, they are sponsoring you, that affidavit is to be taken. Proof of relationship with the sponsor, okay, which means what? Because like for example, you are taking NRI status from your uncle, then that case what you need to do, your ration card, your mother's ration card should have your uncle's name in the ration card, okay, which means you understood that is the proof of like your mother, brother, okay, whether it mean brother or sister is available in that ration card, and that brother or sister is supporting you, which means sponsoring you. So their proof with your mother's or father's ration card, their name must be present. Now birth certificate, Aadhaar card, and passport size photograph, medical fitness, migration certificate. Okay, so I think these areas like the student visa, valid passport, embassy certificate, sponsorship, and proof of relationship with the sponsor. The rest are, these things are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things which you need to make. Rest and all is already made because it is already available, because when we are applying we got few things available here, right? So next is minority certificate, Telugu and Malayalam. Okay, especially students who are applying to Tamil Nadu from Telugu language, mother tongue, or Malayalam. Okay, in that case, study certificate from a minority institutions wherever they have studied. Okay, certificate from Revenue Authority, Tahsildar. Okay, which means it says that the language, the mother tongue is Telugu, the mother tongue is Malayalam, and they have studied in Kerala or Andhra or wherever it is. So that certificate confirms linguistic minority status of status in Tamil Nadu, because they have that language as mother tongue, and for which they are eligible for the minority status, okay, in Tamil Nadu. If you are studied in Tamil Nadu and you are like 6th standard to 12th standard you are in Tamil Nadu, you have studied in state board, any other board like CBSE or ICSE, there is not required this. Okay, next is what is migration certificate. If you look at it, I said like migration certificate, which can be a question. What is migration certificate? Official document issued by your previous board or universities, which means from where you have studied. Okay, that migration certificate, which university, which board you have studied, which has been issued by means it could be a board or it could be from a school, like they have affiliated to a board, they issue this. Confirm you are leaving that the board to join another, which could be like a kind of a TC, like because it confirmed that you are leaving that and leaving that board to join another, which means you are leaving a particular board. Okay, you are probably there can be a chance, like student have studied in the till 10th standard CBSE and 11th and 12th standard they have migrated to state board. Okay, in that case what is happening means you are left CBSE and you have joined to Tamil Nadu state board. So there that migration certificate comes in present. Okay, now required if studied outside Tamil Nadu, CBSE, ISC, other state boards. Okay, because if you are applying for Tamil Nadu state quota, which means migration certificate is mandatory. Okay, mandatory, because what is happening here, the other side, you have studied, you studied outside Tamil Nadu, CBSE, ISC, other state. If you are in Tamil Nadu, you have studied any of this board, it is not required. But you have studied outside Tamil Nadu, any of these boards, it is required. Can be obtained from the board office or online. Okay, so there is an option available. So you can also, you have an option to get it online. Not usually needed for Tamil Nadu state board students. Very important. Okay, so this is very important. See, if you are a state board student, it is not usually needed for a Tamil Nadu state board students. Now, embassy certificate for NRI status. Okay, because for NRI, embassy certificate is very important. So, issued by Indian Embassy Consultant abroad confirms that sponsor or candidate is an NRI. Okay, which means what is that? The sponsor, if I am in Tamil Nadu and my uncle is sponsoring me for NRI quota, which means it confirms, what is embassy certificates confirms that my sponsor, okay, is an NRI. Alright, understood. Why is it required? Required for admissions under NRI quota. Okay, because so embassy certificates is must for what actually? NRI quota, embassy certificate is must. So establishes legal NRI status. Now, what it includes? Okay, inside embassy certificate, what is that embassy certificate, or what will be the content of the NRI certificate also you need to understand, so that nobody can make any forged or fake certificates. Look at this. Name will be there, passport number will be there, residency, visa details will be there, country of residence will be there, embassy seal and officer signature will be there in the embassy certificate. Hope you understood this now. Next is how to obtain the embassy certificate. For this is for NRI, okay. This is for whom? If you are applying for NRI quota. NRI quota, then you need to get how to obtain this, okay. In this case, visit embassy consult, okay. The person who are going to get NRI certificate, in that case you need to go for what actually? Embassy. You need to visit the embassy or consult, submit passport, visa, relationship proof, okay. Relationship proof with the person he is going to sponsor. Okay, if my uncle is going, then my uncle has to submit the relationship with me, that relationship proof also in the embassy, pay fees and collect certificate. Okay, alternatives. Okay, for embassy certificate, what are the alternatives is taken? Sometimes accepted NRI bank statement, employer letter, affidavit. So sometimes instead of embassy certificate, sometimes it is considered, sometimes. Okay, what and all considered? NRI's bank statement is considered, employer letter is considered, affidavit is considered, taken. Okay, these are all the few things. So now if you look at it, proof of relationship with NRI sponsor. Okay, required to show candidate is related to the NRI sponsor. Very important, right? Because what is the proof required for NRI sponsor? Alright, so commonly accepted documents, what and all commonly accepted, birth certificate of candidate and sponsor, either one, okay. Because if a student is directly coming from foreign country to us, then this will applicable, birth certificate of the student or birth certificate of the sponsor, passports showing parent names, affidavit if different documents unavailable. Example, for parent, candidate's birth certificate, okay. For uncle or aunt, both birth certificate plus parent certificates. Okay. Then for grandparent, parents plus candidate certificates. Alright. Which means these are all the proof that the parent belongs to that uncle or auntie, or the grandparents is their children, right? To confirm that your parent belongs to your grandfather, grandmother. So that confirmation is taken here. Then tip, attaches simple family tree if the relationship is distant. Okay, how easy it is? What is that? Attach a simple family tree if the relationship is distant. Hope you understood all these things now. So these are all the main things which I wanted to tell you. Okay, hope you understood and hope you got a clarity on what are all the documents required after NEET result, which you need to keep it with you ready for NEET counseling. In case you have any doubt, in the description we have given Gurujee's number. You can reach to us and comment or any more expectation from your side that we have to make you understand through a video. You can you can ask us some process of NEET counseling, or you can reach to Guruji for getting such informations. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please like our channel and subscribe so that you won't miss any more good informations. Thank you.